What's up guys, Rob at 3STRONG. Today I want to talk about the back squat, more specifically how to protect your back, not your forearm, but your back during the back squat. People have, I would say probably the two most common complaints about the back squat is that it hurts my knees or it hurts my back. Knees are actually the obvious one because if they're shooting in or they're pushing forward in front of the toes, you get a lot of things going wrong. That's really where a lot of the focus is. But it can hurt your lower back, even if you're not going very heavy. So positioning in this movement is essential because since the load is on your back, it's on your shoulders, all that weight is being pushed right down through your spine. The better position that you can get into with the back, first of all, the more comfortable it's going to be, but also the stronger you are going to be. So let me illustrate this with a PVC pipe. So let's treat this like your spine. It's a fairly flexible thing. So say I have weight pressing down on this. If I overextend too much, then that bar is going to bend that way. If I let it round over, the bar is going to bend this way. If I have even pressure straight down and I don't have one side tight and one side loose, then actually this is a very rigid structure, okay? That's how your spine needs to be regardless of what position it's in. Because when I go down, I can't actually keep a vertical spine without my knee shooting forward, so now I have the knee pain as I protect my back. We need to find that balance between letting the knees bend and letting the back, notice how I have the angle of my spine goes forward as I go down. You want to find that compromise. And engaging the abs is something that's really important because as I showed here, if we flex, there's obviously tension here and looseness here. If I match that with my spine, notice how there's a lot of tension here and a lot of laxity here. If I squeeze those abs and try to brace and keep everything rigid, now I have a solid platform to push from. Here's a couple of key things that you can do when you're getting set up. And the setup is the most important thing because that is how you're going to start and that's how you're going to finish. You just need to maintain that as you go through the range of motion. So when you're getting set up, really want you to obviously get the bar on your shoulders, but you're going to keep those elbows in nice and tight, and I want you to really squeeze and brace, almost like you're taking a punch. You're not going to suck in, you're not going to blow your belly out, you're going to breathe out and just tighten those muscles up. Keep that nice and rigid. Again, we want to maintain this through the whole way. I'm actually holding this as I'm talking to you guys. Let me show this to you from the side. That's a perfect side position there. So don't kick the butt back. What I automatically did was I arched. I overextended my lower back, and then I'm going to put way too much tension as I go down. If I keep things nice and tight, cinch down, notice how everything stays nice and rigid, abs are still tight. I'm really squeezing my abs hard as I drive straight up. I'm not kicking back, big arch, and then a big arch as I come up, and certainly we don't want the rounded back. Chest up, abs tight. Let that weight push you down into the squat as you maintain that posture, and then you're up. Okay? Just being able to hold that position with the abs, keeping things tight. So chest up, squeeze the abs so my spine stays nice and vertical and rigid. Maintain that even if I tilt forward. A really good exercise to practice that is just to get the bar on your shoulders, squeeze the abs tight, let the hamstrings let you down, get that back nice and flat. Okay, you've probably seen this one in my Romanian deadlift video, my deadlift video. Doing this good morning lets you practice that tilting forward while maintaining that rigid platform with your spine. Okay guys? I will see you tomorrow.